Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going over 5 tips to creating a great portfolio. Now, my experience with this in general is me applying for 4 art schools and another school in my state, which is VCU, CNU, SAIC, RISD, and MICA. I got into all 5 of those schools with a similar portfolio for each. The only switch up was for RISD, I added some more progress images, but basically I'm just going to be going over the things I did and the things you should do in order to get into these specific schools. Okay, so tip number 1, start early. Now, if you know when entering high school that you want to go into, an art major, please start creating art with the idea that you're going to put it into a portfolio. Experiment, do things that you've never done before. Just so you have the experience for when you submit it into your portfolio. Now, say that you just now thought of the idea as a senior that I want to go to college for art. Now guys, you're a little late, but just don't rush. Create art that you love, you like. Take your time, because you're going to create art that is rushed and not good and submit it into a portfolio and probably not get it. Let's just talk about it. So just take your time if you're starting late and create art that's actually good and that you think is portfolio worthy. All right, tip number 2, make descriptions for each piece and progress pictures. Now, for the descriptions, please say like the meaning behind the piece and like why you created it. Now, submitting a piece with no description, it just leaves like the people who look at your portfolio wondering why you created it. So I think it's helpful to at least put 1 to 2 sentences about your art piece. Like, it doesn't have to be like a full 3 paragraphs, but just put something in the box because it's literally there for you to do that. So I'll show you guys like the couple of things I put for mine. So for this, I'm going to be going to my existing VCU arts portfolio. So as you can see, I have, I think it is 14 items. And for each one of these, I think, except for this one, they have descriptions. So we'll just go to camouflage. So as you can see, it's title, medium, unit of measure, dimensions, year of completion, and like additional details. Now for additional details, that's where you would write your description. So this is like what I put for mine. From a young age, Barbie was perfect, pretty, and desirable. When you are surrounded by Barbies, you feel less than others. This is what the piece Camouflage is about. When I was growing up, I was in a predominantly white school. Looking around, I didn't see many people that looked and acted like me. It made me feel like an outcast, and I needed to act like my white peers in order to feel accepted. Changing my hair and personality to fit in with the crowd, I am now slowly changing my perception of myself and rewriting what I could be. Now, as you can see, that's like a paragraph. It's not anything crazy, so just don't do too much with the descriptions, because they're not going to want to read all that. So just put a paragraph, keep it moving. Okay, tip number 3 is to put only your strong pieces, but also put experimental work. So what I mainly work in is color pencil and marker drawings. So that was probably about 75% of my portfolio, but I also put graphite drawings, still lifes, figure drawings, and I did some paintings in there just to let them know that you have done other work and you have experience in other things. So you want to show them your technical ability while also showing your creative side by the different ideas that you put into your work. All right, tip number 4 is to go to a portfolio review near or around you, or a portfolio review to the college that you are thinking about attending. So I went to the VCU Arts portfolio review. When I was there, they had a lot of colleges that were in that surrounding area. So I just went to the VCU Arts line. I went there, I got some feedback about my work, and I knew what I needed to do differently or blah blah blah. But when I went to the portfolio review, you know, they hyped me up a little bit. But yeah, basically I went there, they told me, you know, about my work, and I left. So it just lets you know what to do for that specific college and what you should do moving forward. All right, tip number 5 is to order your portfolio correctly. Now, I think that it should be one good piece at the beginning, one in the middle, one at the end. You want to do this so when they're going through the portfolio, it keeps them, like, it keeps the brain motivated to keep going. If there's a good one at the start, if there's just a good one at the start and the end, I feel like it's like lacking through the middle. Because if you just put your like horrible pieces, say you put like the most horrendous piece in the middle, they're gonna be like, what is this? And not even want to move on to the end. So you want to put something in the middle just to keep their attention through the whole thing. But I think that's personally a good idea to put a good piece at the start, in the middle, and at the end. And yeah, I feel like that is it for my tips video. If you haven't already, go see my art portfolio video that I posted, I think last week. If you wanted to see what exactly I put in my portfolio, and, you know, a gist of, you know, my extracurricular activities, my GPA, you know, the testing and all that. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you want any other video or want to give me ideas, please put that in the comments down below. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff. I don't really care. And have a nice day. Love ya.
Yo, what's crackin', what's motherfucking crackin'? Yo, what's crackin', what's motherfucking crackin'? Yo, what's crackin', what's motherfucking crackin'?